Friends and family, lovely people, you are welcome back once again to Francine Kitchen. And if this is your first time watching me, I would like to say a very warm akwaba or welcome to you. Today in my kitchen, we are going to make Ghana butter bread. Pano papa bi awubu emumutso ubetim dianumuti. So please relax, sit down and get a glass of juice or water and let's get started. So here are the ingredients we are going to use for our butter bread today. I have my flour here, I have my butter here, it's 115 grams. It's melted as you can see. I have 1 egg here. I'm using 1 egg for this recipe. And I have half cup sugar here. I have my nutmeg here. I'm going to teaspoon of the nutmeg. I have salt here, which is 1 teaspoon of salt. I have vanilla extract here, is 1 teaspoon. And I have my dry yeast. This is the type of yeast I'm using. I'm going to use 1 pack and half of this. So I also have water here, 1 cup. I'll add half cup to it later. And I have my milk here, 120 millimeters of milk. I'm using skimmed milk. So we are getting started. I'm going to sieve my flour. This is 1 cup. Two cup. This is 3 cups. 4 cups. And the extra 2 to 8. This is the 5th cup. And we are going for the last cup. One teaspoon of nutmeg. So I'm adding my nutmeg inside. My sugar is going inside. Salt. I will make sure I put the salt under the flour. I'm adding the egg to the milk. And also I'm going to add the vanilla extract inside, and I'm going to mix everything together. I'm using dry yeast. So like I said, I'm using 1.5. So now I'm going to create a hole in the middle. And I'm going to add my milk and the egg. And inside. Please feel free to use your machine if you do have bread machine. I'm just using my hand just for presentation. Water. I'll add the rest later. So make sure your water is lukewarm. Use warm water, and also make sure your milk is warm. Do not use cold water for this. I'm adding the remaining of the water to it. You can also use your spatula to mix everything together before you put your hand inside. If mine too, you can also use your hand like what I'm doing. So at this point, I'm going to add some oil here on top of my making board. So now we are going to be kneading this bread for like 7 to 8 minutes. You can also do it this way if that makes you feel comfortable. So as you can see now, our dough is perfect. As you can see, you can just press your dough like this. You see it bounce up, you press it, it bounce up. So now our dough is perfect. I'm going to cover it for it to rest like for 10 minutes. It should be okay. It will rest for just 10 minutes, then we continue. So like I said, I'm going to keep my dough here for it to rest for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to cover it. So whilst my dough is resting for 10 minutes, I will go ahead and grease my pan with some butter. I'll go ahead and put this parchment paper under. Though I have greased my pan with butter, but so I don't want my bread to stick inside. I don't want it to be difficult when I'm bringing it out. So this is the easiest way. So as you can see the inside. So as you can see the inside. And also please, one more thing. Do not worry yourself about the loaf pan. If you do not have this type of loaf pan with a cover, you can also use a normal loaf pan without the cover. The most important thing is for you to get the taste of the bread, not about the shape. So please do not worry. In case you do not have this type of loaf pan, you can still make your butter bread without this pan. I'm going to sprinkle this on the edges, the side and side. Yes, it should be okay now. So my dough has been resting for 10 minutes now, as you can see. As you can see, the dough is looking perfect. It's looking so beautiful. Now we will go ahead and fold our dough. The dough is looking perfect. You just tap your finger like this. Just tap your finger like that. Then you will go ahead and roll it. So now, as you can see, it's going inside the loaf pan. And I'll cover this for it to rest for about 1 hour. I'll cover this for it to rest for 1 hour. And please do not close it to the end. Just leave some space here like this, so that you just, when it's rising, you just see from there. So for the perfect place for your dough to rise for you is by keeping your dough inside your oven. You can keep your dough inside your oven and leave the lights on, only the lights, because the dough needs a warm place so that the yeast can activate, so that your dough can rise very well for you. So now our bread have been rising for about 45 minutes to 50 minutes now. As you can see, it's perfect, it's okay now. So at this moment, I've been preheating my oven for 5 minutes now. So we are going to bake it. I'm going to bake this on 170 degrees for 25 to 40 minutes. So I will be keeping this water on side of my bread. Yeah, just to create some moisture. So please do keep an eye on your bread. You know, all the oven are not the same, so do keep an eye on your bread. Just check it. If you open it and if you check it, if you think it's okay for you, then you bring it out, because at times you can be baking it more than 25 depending on the heat of your oven. Yeah, so at this point our bread is ready. Our bread has been baking for, like I said, 25 minutes. Oh la la, as you can see, bread in our corner. Wash it. When you would see papa be, milo be, lifting be, and a power cocoa be. So now I'm going to leave it for like about 10 to 15 minutes for it to cool down. Then I will cut it for you guys to know how the bread look like. Yes, now it's time for us to cut our bread. See this beautiful and amazing bread. As you can see how our bread is looking like, so soft inside. As you can see, this bread is so soft. As you can see. Just see this soft. You see, so soft. You can fold this bread. You see, this is how your butter bread should be. You see, you can fold it. You see, you can fold it. So hello guys, thank you for watching Fancy Kitchen. So I see you on my next video. Please stay kind, stay love yourself, and I hope you would give this a try. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.